Hey, beautiful souls. So, before y'all get to shooting at the messenger again, okay? I don't know who all this is for, but take it if it's for you. Congratulations on your new baby girl. This for you. Congratulations. Congratulations on your new baby girl, okay? There is something that is so specific about a child, a daughter. You may name this child something beginning with the letter A, but this child is going to be conceived before the end of 2026, okay? Now, you could already be pregnant or your spouse may be pregnant, okay? And the child could be born this year or at the top of 2027. But I'm very much specifically getting that this daughter, okay, this beautiful angel is going to be conceived, okay, before the end of this year. Now, I'm ducking and dodging all y'all that want to shoot the messenger because some of y'all might be ducking and dodging this pregnancy, okay? But I'm telling you, with whatever is happening here, there is something that is very much in divine order, okay? Now, there's a lot of reasons why this child is going to be special. And again, take what resonates with you because this is a collective message. So, for everybody's stories, it may be a little bit different, okay? But this child is coming into your life as a blessing. Now, this could happen shortly after, for some of you, trigger warning, this could happen after a miscarriage, okay? This could happen after losing a child, okay? If it wasn't a miscarriage, maybe this child was up in age, whatever. But there's something that is so special about the energy that is going to be birthed through you, okay? You, your spouse, take it however it resonates. This baby truly is an angel. Okay, some of you may end up naming your daughter Angel or something of the sort. Okay, but there's so much power, intelligence, and purpose that is connected to this baby girl. Okay, and normally when we think about children coming into the world, the automatic thought process is, okay, as a parent, now there's going to mean more responsibilities for you. You're going to have to give a lot of time, energy, effort to raising this child, nurturing the child, making sure the child is okay, healthy, well, whatever. But for some of you, this baby girl is the mama of the family. Okay. Now, what could also be significant is if not, maybe some of you guys have not lost a child, but maybe you lost another family member recently. Or I'm not even saying for some of you, it may not have even been recently. Like this could just be a mother figure or a grandmother or something like that that you lost that you were really, 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 really close to, okay, growing up. And that particular ancestor is going to reincarnate through you, my love. They're going to reincarnate through you. They're going to come back as your child. But because this is such a purposeful being that's being birthed through you, this child, I'm hearing God say, is not going to need as much as you think, okay? This child is going to be so discerning. They're going to be, extremely smart and intelligent. Like they may start talking at a very, very early age. Um, this child may also be psychic, okay? So don't be alarmed. If a child is reading your life, reading you for filth, okay, out of nowhere, because this child is coming into your life to make a difference. I'm hearing God say as well too, this is going to be a prayer answered for some of you, whether you have been praying for this child. This could also be for someone who thought that, maybe you could not conceive children, you couldn't have children, or your spouse couldn't have children. You're about to be surprised, my love. You are about to be freaking surprised, okay? Um, this baby is gonna come in dramatically. Something about two, the baby may either come extremely earlier than the due date that you're given or later than the due date, but still very healthy, okay? I don't see any health issues at all with this child. Like I'm telling you, this baby is gonna come. They're gonna be the mama, they're gonna be the doctor, they're gonna be the prayer warrior, they're gonna be the scientist. Like I don't know, again, whoever you are conceiving this child with, it's almost as if both of you may have been promised, right? Some sort of spirit baby or a sign. Let me say a sign. It could be a promise for some of you too. This could have been prophesied to you before, but and I'm just confirming it for you. But for others of you, this is like an assignment. And the way in which this child is going to change your life is literally going to be unheard of. Okay? Now, what I want you to know about this child, there's not going to be you're not going to be able to raise this child the way in which you were raised. Okay, that's going to be very specific for somebody here. You are not going to be able to raise this child in the way in which you were raised. It's going to cause you to have to open your mind to adjust yourself a little, okay? Because there's going to be, again, such a powerful inner knowing that comes with this child, um, to where it literally may shock your mind how little you have to do. And I know that sounds crazy, but if it's for you, come back and tell me, okay? Send me a picture of the baby and be like, this is the little genius that you was, telling us about. But it's weird, right? Like most, again, when you think of a child, a lot of times, especially in that like 0 to 5, 6, 7 age range, it's like, oh, so many responsibilities. I have to, shape my life around this child. Like I'm seeing a child, literally a little baby, comes in, sleeps all through the night, all night long, never, hardly ever gets sick, at all. They eat, they take, what they're supposed to take. They don't fuss, they don't argue, but their brain is literally going to be something to be studied, okay? Now your job with this child, right? Even though you may not have as much responsibilities as, if you have other children as you had with them, or just what you would be thinking you would have to do with a child if this is your first child, right? You're still going to have to be very strategic in how you deal with this child. You're going to have to work hand in hand with God to know exactly what to do to make sure that this child has everything that she needs. Because, yes, as an adult, she is going to be a person that makes a huge difference in this world. Very powerful. I'm seeing maybe even someone in politics, or I don't know why I'm hearing specifically Homeland Security. Okay, this is somebody or a child that has a very deep and unique purpose from God, by God. Okay, but because of that, again, you as a parent you're going to have to be very unorthodox in the way in which you raise them. You're going to have to be very attentive to their interests. Not so much what you want them to do, but you need to be tapped into what you see them become interested in. And it may be very niche, unusual, but follow through. Okay. Understand that this child is going to be a huge, 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 huge blessing to you. Okay. And for some of you, you already know, even hearing this message is a blessing, because again, maybe you thought you couldn't have children, or maybe you're dealing with, heavy grief from the loss of another loved one or another child. And this is just a confirmation to you that God is not overlooking you, and everything happens for a reason, okay? So for whoever it's for, prepare yourself for this beautiful baby girl. Okay, don't be ducking and dodging. Whatever's meant to happen is going to happen, all right? I love you, and I'll talk to you again soon.